Hey guys, Casual Cubing here. Today I'm gonna be teaching you guys 6 more algs. This is the fourth episode of my COL series, where basically you have the cross edges already oriented and you use one of 6 algs to get an EPLL case, thus having your corners all permuted and oriented at the same time. So I have the first case set up here, and I have 2 algs for this. One's the lefty solver one. The other one is the right hand solver one, so I'll show both of them. And I'll first do the lefty one, and I'll mention a timestamp right over here for the right hand solver ones. So here's the alg for the lefty solvers. So basically you do a Shrek move, but the first move is gonna be RY and L prime wide, like that, and do a lefty sledge. The first move is obviously gonna be in L wide, and the rest of the sledge is the same. So for the right hand solvers, if you have this case, these are opposite and these are matching. The matching ones in the back right and front left, and the front right and back left is not matching, like opposites. Front FRBL, that is the left hand solver case, and for this I have a right handed alg which goes like this. So you basically do F, U, or kind of like this reverse Shrek, but instead of doing R prime, instead of doing U prime, you do U2 to get this pair, and R prime for to hide the pair or preserve it basically. U, and then RU R prime to basically connect this. U, R prime, and then F prime. First case done. Let's get to the second one, which is the mirrored version of this case. So this alg is actually pretty easy. It's just the standard alg for right-handed solvers, and instead of having matching here and here, instead of having matching on BL and FR, actually FL and BR, we have matching on FR and BL. And on this side we had these two matching basically, and we had these two stickers opposite colors of each other, like how blue and green are opposite colors because they're on opposite sides. That's what I mean. We had matching here before and opposites here, but this is the mirrored version, meaning that they'll be matching here instead and opposites here instead. You hold it from the matching angle, make sure you have an oriented corner at the back which matches with the oriented corner in the URF slot, like this, or yeah, these two essentially. The alg basically goes like this. So basically, just like the left hand solver breakdown, you basically do a Shrek move, but the first move is an R wide, and then you insert this block with a sledge, but the first move is an R wide prime, like that. So another way of solving it is the left-handed solver method, like this. So you basically do it like the mirrored version, like F, U prime, L prime, U2, L to preserve the pair, U prime, L prime, U prime, L, F. So that's it for the second case, and let's get to the third case. Now, instead of paying attention to these side colors, we will not pay attention to them. Instead, we'll pay attention to these two and these ones for the rest of the algs. These two and these two, we don't pay attention to these side colors anymore. Forget about them for these other four cases. Look at these two and these two. Those are the colors we're gonna be focusing on, or stickers, whatever. So you have opposites here and opposites here. As you can see, you hold it from this angle on your oriented corners at the back, and the alg is pretty easy. So how you can set up the alg is basically just redoing the alg. It will just set up automatically, even though that was not necessary to say. And matching, opposites and opposites. You separate the pair like this, the back right pair, and an R to hide it, and an RD to hide it here in the slot, and an RY prime to R, and undo those moves that you did, D prime, R2 prime, E prime, R. Or just think of them as setup moves. These are the setup moves. Take separate pair like that, R, D, and the alg is R prime, R wide prime, D2, R wide, and then undo the setup moves like D prime, R2 prime, E prime, R. Third case done. Let's get to the fourth one. So for this case, it's pretty easy to recognize. Let me just screw edge permutation so that you don't focus on edge permutation. This is about corner permutation and orientation. So you have these two matching and these two matching. Now you keep the headlights, the oriented corners on the right side, unoriented on the left. Or if you're left-handed solver, you can hold it like this, and you basically perform this alg. I'll do it for the lefty solvers, but if you want to see the right hand one, then you may skip to the timestamp mentioned here. So yeah, here's the left hand solver one. So basically you do a front soon, U2 into back soon. This is for left-handed solvers, and for right-handed solvers, this alg basically goes like this. So for this, you basically do a normal soon, U2, and then a back soon. Honestly, I do a normal soon and a lefty soon, and yeah, that's it for the fourth case. Let's get to the final two. So the fifth case is actually really easy to recognize, and the alg is also really short. So screw edge permutation again. You have to look at these corners only, okay? And you have these two matching just like in the fourth case, and these two opposite just like in the third case. So you hold it from this angle, unoriented corners at the back, and you perform this alg. So this alg is actually pretty easy. You take out the back right pair, U2, L prime to connect the pair, reinsert this back right pair like this, and then U prime L to insert the front left pair. So I can also do a lefty like this. Take the pair out from the back left, U2, take front right, insert back left, U R prime to insert the front right. So that's fifth case. Let's get to the final case, which is probably one of the easiest algs to memorize for COLL. So this is one of the easiest COLL algs to memorize, at least in my opinion. And essentially, just like in the previous case, we had matching here before and opposites here, but this case it's the opposite. It's like the other way around. we have these two opposite instead and these two matching. It's like the matching and opposite stickers have swapped places. The opposite stickers have come to the oriented corners while matching had to shift to the unoriented corners. So you hold it from this angle. You have the unoriented corners on the F there, and then you perform this alg. So basically it's really easy. You just do F Shrek F prime, or kind of like this Orwell case, F Shrek F prime. So F Shrek, instead of doing F prime, we kind of go into this Orwell alg, and we do not do a U prime and then do this. We don't do that. Instead, I do this Orwell CP alg, which is pretty easy. It's kind of like a CLL alg. Now you do not do the F prime, you just go into the first few moves of Y prime like this. So I'll break it down in a little bit more detail. F, Shrek move, RU, R prime, U prime. Instead of doing the F prime, we do not do the F prime, R, U prime, R prime. Preserve this pair which came from here into here, this slot, sort of U prime. To get this insert ready, R, U, R prime, insert to the here while matching this red with this color. It can be any color essentially, like that, and focus on the corner permutation. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you found this entertaining or helpful in any sort of way. And yes, I do respect left-handed solvers because I try to become a left-handed solver even though I'm right-handed. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, turn on the notification bell. That would really help me out. And also like the video while you're going, and comment random nonsense or whatever you want. So yeah, thank you. Peace.